Hello there, everybody. This is No Name 117 Spore, and today I am back with some more Rule the Waves 2 as part of the China series. And for any of you who are paying attention, I have slightly adjusted the two black boxes a little bit. They look actually slightly out of alignment to me. That's going to be I don't know, maybe. When I add it on a bigger screen, yeah, okay, they're slightly off. I'll have to fix that later. I'm not gonna spend a bunch of time fixing it now, but that would probably be annoying for anybody watching in 1080p, but it's really hard to get the tops of those two boxes aligned. Um, anyway, I did adjust them a little bit, tried to change their size, tried to move them down, tried to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Okay, so last episode, we finally managed to sink the Russian, is it battleship? Was Pervinets one of them? I don't remember. I know that I know that they had a. Oh yeah, this. Oh, holy shit! World War II. Basically, yes. This war has been going on for 35 months. It started out as me against France. Then Germany joined in. Then Russia joined in, and now America's joined in because France started deciding to go on unrestricted submarine warfare. So last episode, I think we managed to sink the battleships Pervinets and October Revolution, which put us in a really good situation, as well as the final Russian CV, Baku, which means that all three Russian CVs have been sunk this war. France has, taken very heavy losses. They currently do not have any CVs or battle cruisers or battleships or CVLs in service. The best right now they can offer is the heavy cruiser. However, it is predicted that they could have battle cruisers in 1950, which is a little concerning. However, if they do that, hopefully we can deal with them with some of our battleships and battle cruisers. Germany, on the other hand, does have a large number of ships. They still have a large number of cruisers. They still have a large number of carriers. Germany has not really partaken too much in the war, but what they like to do is they like to have their fleet in Northern Europe, and then whenever something happens in Southeast Asia, they sail it down there temporarily. Like, say, if I invade Tonkin, they sail it down there, it stops my invasion, and then they can only keep it there for a couple months before they sail it back. With the French and Russian navies mostly defeated at this point, hopefully we can begin the 5th invasion of Tonkin. And yes, you heard me right. This is the 5th time I will be attempting an invasion on Tonkin. I mean, this is technically the 3rd war in a row I've done it in. But yeah, that's ridiculous. In terms of ships building, right now we have a new light cruiser, which will be done in 16 months, a new fleet carrier, which will be done in 13 months, as well as a number of small light destroyers, because we did suffer massive losses to our destroyers, and because France has decided to go on unrestricted submarine warfare, it's Corvette spam. In terms of active fleet destroyers, right now we have 18. A lot of the 900 tonners down here, I think all of these guys basically had to be completely rebuilt just so that I could get some destroyers, in these, or just so I could get more destroyers, given how heavy my destroyer losses have been this war. I mean, some of these were sunk in different wars, but if you look at the sunk date, all these guys, all these guys, all these guys, all that guy. All those guys were sunk this war, that guy was sunk this war, these two 900 tonners. Yeah, if we count the 900 tonners, that's a 700. Yeah, very heavy destroyer losses this war. Just from, just losing a few per battle. We don't have many subs anymore. I guess I'm not really focusing on them. I need to get more of these destroyers out, though. I desperately need destroyers at this point, and stuff like the T-74 or T-73 classes. Hopefully gonna help. Last turn we did manage to get 2 AMCs converted into carriers, or 2 AMC carrier conversions, Lanyang and Fongyang, and both these are currently in service and are currently serving in Northeast Asia, operating as part of that force in the hopes of knocking out Russian cruisers in the region. Also in that region is the armored cruiser Nanchen, completely rebuilt, into a more modern ship, but she probably can't hold up very well. So the hope is that the battlecruisers Haiyan, Ninghai, and Kaichi, they are a little older, but they're still, heavily armed battlecruisers. The hope is that these guys in Northeast Asia will be able to deal with Russian armored cruisers. The other heavy ships are either all in Southeast Asia or moving there to provide me with numerical superiority in that region. We only have one fast battleship right now, that is Shanxi. We started the war with 3, but unfortunately, last episode I think we lost Henan last episode we lost Henan due to carrier air attack. Nanhai was also lost earlier in the war, due to a Russian sub. So yeah, we've lost 3 battleships this war, but one of them was an older, first generation dreadnought, so not a huge loss, but the other ones are big losses. Young Wei is still pretty good too. You can probably somewhat rely on her. And yeah, I think I don't know if there's anything I want to check this turn. Oh yeah, we can. Right. No, I need to see. I can't develop my own aircraft. I have to buy them from other nations. So if we look at fighter, so we did get the Kurdish shooting star. We did get the Avenger. We got the Columbia. I don't think there's any more management I need to do with planes. Coastal fortifications. I do want to check some of the air bases, particularly the ones, probably these two in like Hainan, if this is the region I am thinking of. That is. It's also possible to try to get some in Annam. Yeah, we'll expand Nang, and then we'll expand you and expand you. We have some air bases in Java, but they're kind of small. There's not a lot of fighting going on near Java, so it's not as big of a worry. We did have some in Hokkaido to try to prevent Russian action over there. Yeah, I think I will be happy with that. I will expand that base too, try to get that one up to 80. And if we look at air groups, a lot of our bases are filled out at the moment. Port Arthur could use more. I don't think I'm going to put more at Port Arthur for the moment, now that we actually do have a major advantage in the area. Fort Bayard, I'm going to invest the remaining 8 planes in this flying boat squadron up here. And that is for anti-submarine warfare capabilities. And I will change number to 12, so hopefully that'll help me out a bit with sinking more subs, even if it does cost me a lot more. Alright, next turn. Battleship engagement invasion battle. We accept, they decline. The 5th invasion of Tonkin is now underway. Awesome. Okay, so that's good. We got probably a bunch of victory points for doing that. The food becoming scarce thing is not helping. Oh yeah, of course we have money now. We successfully invaded. Hello, Cochin China. You are our next invasion target. Yeah, the German fleet has sailed home for the moment because they are exhausted. So yeah, 5th invasion of Tonkin has now taken place, and hopefully we should be getting some ships here soon, so that you don't have any issues. Ooh, it's risky to accept, but I will. Awesome, they can't challenge our forces. Strikes and anti-war demonstrations are reported in those 2 regions. That's good. Our new medium bomber fighting continues in Tonkin. We have lost the destroyer T2. That is a 500-tonner. Highest in a mine and is damaged. Okay, we're still at unrest level 4. That's not too bad. And we're finally going to get some destroyers in service here. So I'm going to open up their design. I'm going to reduce the forward gun to a single, and I'm going to try to get like an X aft superimposed. It's just a new name. Konkai. That is fine. You know what? I'm going to try to increase them to 5-inch guns and then get rid of torpedo reloads. How big do I have to make it so that that doesn't affect rate of fire? I have to make it that big. So make it 33 knots. Give it a couple light anti-aircraft shells. I would like, as good as torpedo reloads are, I don't think that these destroyers are going to be survivable enough to do that, or to put it on. And yes, I know that the short range will limit its operational usefulness. That is going to be a little annoying on the destroyers for the future, but you know, ultimately we need destroyers. That's in southern China. I will gladly accept that. Attack enemy ships in general, yes. Awesome, we have American ships here too. So, in terms of American ships, destroyers! Thank you, America! You have solved my destroyer crunch! Oh, that's good. Are these also American destroyers? No. No, those are mine. So we got Destroyer Warrington. And it looks like over here, I mean, they have a light cruiser here too, but more importantly, actual destroyers. And this light cruiser, 12 6-inch guns, that's pretty good. Our light cruisers have, so we have one of our 15 6-inch gun ones, 10 6-inch gun, and then a terrible one. So Fupo, Shaoqiang, and Dayton are actually pretty good. Fusheng is, not good. Fusheng is more of a small scout cruiser, which is not designed for these type of cruiser-on-cruiser actions. So the current goal would be to try to find the enemy ships, wherever they may be, and try to either intercept them with the cruisers, or, well, yeah. We'll try to intercept them with the cruisers. These could be heavies, which would be a worry. Dayton can already see them. So I'm guessing, yeah, her radar's reliable search. We have reliable search too. She must have some radar-guided fire control then. Okay, go to full speed and start broadsiding, because we're going to spot them now. Oh, we're not. Not quite yet. They're heading in towards us. We are right now crossing their T. Can you target that division? That division, these guys look like destroyers. These guys are probably enemy cruisers. Called it. That's an enemy Mo class destroyer. Oh, these are light cruisers. German light cruisers. That is a pretty good one. Whatever that Thetis class is. And these Mo classes are kind of bad. Damn it, damn it. They're landing the first hits. I did not need that. My crew quality's 1. And I have electro-optical directors. Why are we not doing well in terms of our fire control here? Yeah, Dayton only has advanced directors. Yeah, you need to target that division. Oh my god, seriously, what is wrong with our cruisers? This is a gunnery issue. We have gunnery training enabled. That was ridiculous. We had them broadside on, T-crossed, and then they just lit our cruisers up. And those pings are... You know what, I'm gonna get rid of those Discord pings real quickly. Give me a moment, which is just me scrolling down, and there we go. It's a Planet Coaster Discord. Warrington is avoiding torpedoes, so torpedoes were fired in this direction, probably at Dayton. Hopefully the enemy is at least partially out of torpedoes. That would be nice. So we are hitting the Mo class over here. You know, maybe that was the enemy destroyers which scored a number of hits. Let's see. Because they were yeah. Okay then. Okay, this Fupo was shot up by an enemy by an enemy cruiser. The other one was shot up by an enemy destroyer. No, it might have been the Nuremberg. Well, whatever. Apparently, Germans are really good at fire control, or really good at shooting, which is not good for us. On the other hand, hopefully we can get an airstrike out at these guys here. So these two destroyers are definitely really hurt at this point. So as much as we cannot hunt down those two cruisers, we might be able to sink these destroyers here. And at least get ourselves something of a victory. Okay. Mo class is probably sinking. Is she? Not yet. Not yet. She's just dead in the water at the moment. Uh, cannot find class info. Yeah, she's still up. I think. Is she now? Oh, come on. Yeah, she's gotta be. She's gotta be dead. Yeah, now she's dead. Shoot the S-33 class. So the Mo class is definitely dead. I'm gonna pursue the S-33 and just try to put her down. Fupo fire spreads. How bad is it? It's only a 1. You did not need to do that. You guys will go to cruise speed, and honestly, I'm just gonna make for Swatow, given that I do have I would say that if the enemy cruisers then didn't reappear. Can we fire at... No. Can we fire at those enemy cruisers? Now that both their destroyers are down. We can't even fire at them because we're not in range. Now we're in range. Wow, they are lighting us up. They're lighting us up at this sort of range before we can even fire at them. Which is so annoying. Sail division and unidentified ship division, which is these two somehow. Yeah, those enemy light cruisers have... Yeah, those German light cruisers, they have been very, very dangerous. They've been, like, way more dangerous than they should be. Right. So, is Fupo's fire extinguished? Yeah, it is. Okay. So we'll go to cruise speed. We'll hang out around Swatow, but we're not going to go into port yet. We're going to give our aircraft a chance to airstrike. Assuming that they're competent enough to do that. They were, but they didn't hit anything. Yeah, launch float planes. 2CL, course north. So, please, airstrikes, go out and get them. Looks like we had airstrikes go out. Or maybe these are, not airstrikes, but actual scout aircraft. That could be the case. Alright, go into Swatow now. Yeah, enter port. I guess we do have a merchant division out there. Yep, okay, battle ended. We won, we sank 2 destroyers, their 2 light cruisers somehow escaped damage. Sao Chiang? Yeah, that was just their light cruiser shooting a bunch of shells into her. Fupo? Yeah, multiple 6-inch hits. I don't know what's going on here. Are the German light cruisers just magic or something? Because, yeah, they were just able to fire on us and rapidly rack us up. Yeah, we have a better director than them. The crew quality's the same. Oh my god, we have a much better director than they do. And the crew quality's the same and the guns are similar. How the hell are they hitting so well? I would think that if we had an issue with the, what is it? With our gunnery, that wouldn't be the case. Oh! Oh, America's blockading Germany. And probably France as well. Szechuan has condenser issues. That's not good. Crush them completely. Oh! Why? 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 Oh my... How? How? Did you see how many victory points that was? No annexations? What the shit? Ah! My politicians were the stupidest! Why? Why? Okay, we didn't even get Tonkin. We didn't... Just... We were devastating them. They had lost. They had completely lost the war. How did they get a white peace out of it? How the hell did they get a white peace out of that war? What the hell, Rule the Waves 2? What the fuck? I guess it's peacetime now. Might head towards the end of the game, but wow, that's ridiculous. Wow, that is so ridiculous. Well, we lost, like, all the Corvettes, too. Thankfully, we're building a bunch more. Yeah, mothball them. Mothball these guys. What we need to do... Okay, so... I need to go to Doctrine, stop training. No spying on Germany, no spying on Russia. You know, I'll go some low spying on Japan. A war with Japan I can take. I probably cannot take a war with Britain at the moment. As much as Britain would be fun to fight. Yeah, no. I think there's a glitch about moving aircraft to reserve. Yeah. There is, because only one will do it at the time. If I go into all, I can do it from there, I think. So what I'm just going to do is I will disband some squadrons in some places. Wow, that was so bullshit. That is so bullshit. To get out of that without getting any points. My problem is, it's just constantly been the politicians here. Seriously, what is with the Chinese politicians just piecing out as soon as we have the upper hand? The moment I win the upper hand is the moment they peace out. This has been ridiculous, because it's like, okay, I've just won the war for you. Let's take some territories. Let's grab some land. Let's do a land grab. And then they're like, no, how about no? Or this is done. We will just peace out now. Seriously, I've had 5 invasions of Tonkin at this point, and still do not own it. And by 5 invasions, I mean successful invasions. I mean successful times I have gotten troops ashore. And the amount of bullshit going on, which has just prevented me from taking that place, is ridiculous. I'm just gonna disband all of these squadrons. Honestly, I'm gonna probably just disband the squadrons on the CVLs. Good news is at least we got the US as an ally out of this. So I'll disband the air units on Fengyang and Lanyang to merchant carriers. I'll disband those on you know what? No, I'll keep these 4 carriers ready. So I'll just take them and move to reserve. There we go, I can do that. Okay. That already saves me on a lot of money. So I think it's gonna be just start out by reserving everything, just keeping everything in its current locations to get more money back. In terms of battleships which need scrapping, I think Changchien is past her usefulness completely. Or not Changchien, Tonghai is past her usefulness. Honestly, Hainan and Tingyuan are past their usefulness too. Everything else I think I'm okay with keeping in service for the moment. You should be mothballed. The other 900 tonner. Alright. So we did turn off Doctrine because we were doing gunnery training. And yeah, so we still have another, looks like 3,000 a month to spend. I think I want to spend that on another fast battleship design. So also, what happens if we try to upgrade Sichuan? It's probably not a smart idea. See if we can get at least something out of her, but no. Yeah, no, it's not a good idea. But that would be nice to get another 28 knot battleship. Or have a 28 knot fast battleship fleet, but Szechuan kind of slows us down at the moment. So I'll open up Shanxi's design. And honestly, I'm pretty okay with it. I'll switch her to an autoloader. Oil's best at the moment. Nice to go like 29 knots maybe. Unit machinery I will do so that it doesn't get slowed very quickly. I'm going to turn off incline belt and just give her like 16 inches. Actually, how much is it? So it's 16.5, so I'll just go up to 16.5 and take away the incline belt, because I think that'll just be cheaper anyway. Yeah. And that should work. Just a new name. And then we can just jam more anti-aircraft guns on her. Like that, maybe torpedo reloads too. And that should work. Tertiary guns, yeah, she will continue to be 4-inch dual purpose, and she will get those secondaries. Yeah, I guess she'll be the Battleship Yunnan. That's actually a unique name, so far not used. So we're gonna get some more destroyers here. No, I do not want them created automatically. Alright, so now we can see we shot down 169 aircraft apparently. 48% were by fighters, 8% were by other aircraft, 24 by heavy AA, 17 by medium, 4 by light, and of course none by SAM. Alright, now the money's actually going up as some of these ships, I take it, are getting... Oh yeah, some of these guys are completing. That's probably helping, but that's a big monetary increase for no... Oh yeah, that ship returned. So that's gonna give us enough money to build Yunnan. Okay, so France has turned down that, but now maintenance costs go up. I'm not going to put any spying into Russia. I don't want to go back to war with Russia. Russia has nothing for me. I want to fight either Japan or France again, assuming that I get another war in before the end of this campaign in 1955. Let's be prepared to fight a war against any opponent. Alright, that did increase tensions with France. That's what I wanted. In terms of CVs, it would be nice to get a sister ship to Chiyuwang built. Maybe only a sister in, I guess a name. Okay, enable those, just to make sure. I don't know if those do anything. I don't think they do anything, but, you know, doesn't hurt. So this will be kind of a half-sister to the other carrier. And then, is that something where I can... Okay, not now, because Yunnan will be in the build screen as well. So build a Yunnan. Or build Yunnan, and then build one of these CVs. Okay. So we can get our second light cruiser in 10 months. And then, what else? It would be nice to get more heavy cruisers, but there's also some thought about trying more for the light cruiser strategy. And actually, you know what? The thing I need the most right now is new destroyers, more modern destroyers. So I'm going to take a look at the Kwangkens here. I'm going to get advanced directors. First of all, whatever this new class is, it'll get torpedo reloads. You know what, 34 knots isn't bad. I'll leave it at that. We could do that too to get it some increased sub-hunting capabilities. And yeah, just work with that to get more firepower in. Or I'm going to go up to 5-inch guns. I'm going to get rid of an X aft superimposed. Nope, go down to 4 and add the X aft superimposed back in. Just a new name. Just a new... Is this the only name you can suggest? So I'll save it. No, I do not want to start developing it for construction. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at... okay, so the latest... So T-82 is the latest destroyer. So we will go back into the design, open it up again, and design it as the T-83 class. So you will be T-83. So start developing that, and we can start building some of those guys next month. You know what? I need to take the prestige points right now. Improved autoloader, that'll be good. Alright. That is 4 modern destroyers laid down. Honestly, we have a bunch of extra money right now. Let's lay down another 4 modern large destroyers, just to make sure that we have ample escorting for the fleet. And more stuff should be commissioning here soon. Honestly, though, I might move these guys all to the reserve fleet. And then you into the reserve. Then you two should also be in the reserve fleet. And then that does save us on some money. And then we'll get a few more ships here. The corvettes are commissioned. No thanks. Alright, we need more subs, too. That's a problem. Honestly, build me coastal subs. Just to operate kind of near the coast, for the moment. Just cheap subs, because I need them. 4 corvettes are commissioned. We got to see the French battlecruiser Montcalm. No, I do not want them created automatically. So I will say, normally I will end the game at the end of 1955. However, if we are at war, I will finish that war. Although I will see a quick assessment at 1955 and just see how many points I have at that point in time. Alright, so we're going to get that CV done soon, as well as this CL, and I'm going to replace them probably with another set of light cruisers. So these will be auto-loading light cruisers. And we'll give them torpedo reloads. I will cancel inclined belt. I'm going to build it at 10,000 tons. 3 inches of belt. 4 inches of turret, maybe 3.5 of belt, 1.5 of deck. Oh yeah, electro-optical director. And just give it a bunch of medium anti-aircraft guns to torpedo protection, and cancel 3 inches. Okay, now you're okay. Maybe 2 inches of I'll go 1.5. I will do the inclined belt, screw it. You know what, I can do this, go up to 2 inches, go with the inclined belt, go to maybe 5 inches of turret there, 5 inches of turret there, and then see if I can get a, maybe a C turret in. Let's go up to 31 knots. Although, I'm going to get rid of the C turret, and then I'm going to reduce a little bit of mass. So right now it's 49,000 tons, and with the C, or not tons, cash, and Otherwise, it's 52,000 for an extra. Yeah, okay, it's worth it for the extra turret. Three to 4,000 funds for a turret. That's good. That definitely means that the ship wasn't devoting enough to firepower originally, or in the older design I had. Now that being said, it does definitely need more anti-aircraft positions, or needs its anti-aircraft positions actually filled out, which I will do. That'll work. That'll work fine. And having these autoloader 6-inch guns as main turrets is probably really going to help the ship out. So I'll move these funnels a bit back. Maybe more like this. Structure 2 can go back here. I'm still really disappointed that that war ended. Only got one battle on this stream, right? Yeah. I think. Yeah. Light cruiser battle. And then it's just like, no, war's over. Politicians are stupid. They're morons. They cannot figure out when to end a war. I don't know why it always seems to be like as soon as I've handed them the war, they quit. And I don't know what they're so afraid of. Are they so afraid of taking territory? Is that it? Do politicians have a legitimate fear of taking more territory? Oh my god. Give me a new name. Shanghai, is that a class already existing? It's not. Okay, cool. So then we can use that when the carrier gets commissioned to eat up those extra funds. Move all these guys to the reserve fleet. So we will have a significant number of destroyers here. I'm not going to buy that tech. Oh, hey, improved 5-inch guns. That's good. Alright, lay down one Shanghai class cruiser and wait till that CV finishes. And now the US is no longer our ally. Awesome. Yeah, fuck you, France. Fuck you, France. I've tried to invade Tonkin 5 times now and not taken it. Fuck you, France. Just double check. Yeah, Tonkin is still French for some stupid reason. Alright, this new carrier probably needs to be reserved, but the good news is that does give us our first 96 plane carrier. And we do have a similar carrier now building. And yeah, I'll lay down another Shanghai once Wei Qing gets out of the yard, or Wei Qing gets out of the yard. 5 corvettes are commissioned. Maybe I'll take that. I'll take that for the prestige. Don't be increasing tensions with Britain, please. 2 corvettes are commissioned, and the destroyer is commissioned. Hey, better carrier size. I don't care, actually. I don't build large carriers like a lot of people do. Well, I still build, like, 96 plane carriers, but not really beyond that. Hey, look, our budget is slightly positive now. And we actually do have a lot of stuff building. Oh, hey, I actually laid down normal subs rather than coastal subs. I screwed that up. Oh, well, we got normal subs building. War against America might be fun, but, you know, 23 carriers is not something I can fight with, you know, 7, soon to be 8. Oh, awesome. Better 4-inch guns. Okay, now we're having monetary issues. Our new light cruiser. You know what? Yeah, I will take that. I will decrease tension. I will take a budget hit to decrease tensions with Russia and just not lay down a new light cruiser. Well, that is good that we actually have some of those guys, and I forget if I think the Fuxings are purpose built, but Fuqing and Older's converted. No, Fuqing's. Oh yeah, no, these guys were converted, I think. So the young POWs are going to need a rebuild here. They will get an electro-optical director. It would be nice to get an autoloader. I can do that. I can't do the torpedo reloads. We'll stick a couple more anti-aircraft guns on them. Can't get the autoloader on that. Hello, we are getting an autoloader on the young POWs now, which will definitely help out those light cruisers. In terms of other rebuilds, a lot of stuff was 1945. It looks like T-34 here is now old. Unfortunately, I do need to keep these old destroyers around, and she is having some weight savings issues. So, she's going to get a machinery replacement. Going to become oil firing with speed engine. Auto-loading dual-purpose main guns would be nice. Would be nice to increase the speed to 31 knots, given that that's... you know what? No, a lot of the other just 900 tonners move 30, so she will move 30. I would like to get torpedo reloads on her if at all possible, but I don't think that's likely. You know what? I think she originally had another torpedo mount, maybe in the Q position. She was probably built as a 9 torpedo tube ship. I'll leave her with 8, and then what I'm gonna do is I might give her a additional, maybe forward superimposed single turret. Or alternatively, can I... No, I can't do that. No, I'll give her an X superimposed turret, because that's gonna be a little lighter. And I'm only giving her the X because it looks better, actually. So I'll do that sort of platform for her aft turret now. And that is T-34 as rebuilt. Oh yeah, fire control. Let me just restart the rebuild. Replace her machinery, go to oil firing, keep it 30 knots. Go to advanced director, go to auto-loading dual-purpose 4-inch guns, give her an anti-aircraft director, and yeah, that's fine. That's fine for this destroyer. So other than that, I mean, these guys are 1940. So they should probably receive a refit. Wow, every single destroyer I built between 1924 and 1940 has been sunk. Wow. That's kind of shocking, actually. Okay, so these already increased elevation dual-purpose guns. Might bring her down one anti-aircraft director and try to get a little bit more anti-aircraft firepower on her, or get rid of the K guns. I can get rid of both her K guns. Can I get torpedo reloads? No. Yeah, keep 2 K guns on her then. So yeah, rebuild the Lakans. So how many destroyers had I actually built in that time period? So, okay, that was 8 destroyers. The T-52 and T-56 class, they are entirely gone at this point. And the Lycans had 8 ships built, and 5 of them got sunk. One of them was in a previous war, and then the other 3 were in that war. Other than that, ships in service, anything close to needing a refit. These guys are 1939. How are they not old? Oh, they must have been delayed. No, they couldn't have been, because that's their commissioning date. Open design for rebuild. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a Ford ASW mortar on them. And then it would be nice to get a Ford ASW mortar on those guys, but I'm not going to bother. All these guys are 1945, so you know, it might be the case where I don't refit them or just wait until the end of the game. buying many techs here. Okay, this is going to be a little expensive for a couple turns. Couple it with careful diplomacy. I think I'm okay with trying to bring this game to a close and not have to deal with the idiot politicians anymore. The idiot Chinese politicians who seem to not be able to tell when we're winning a war or losing a war. Alright, so submarine construction, that's almost done. That remaining Foucault class cruiser will be done soon, and hopefully that should help those cruisers out a little bit, bring them up a little bit more to a comparable standard with the other cruisers. That destroyer will take a while to rebuild, the T-34, but that will allow that destroyer to actually be a relevant one. And then the T-83 class is coming along. The last of the corvettes will be out soon. I'm going to get rid of the X-aft superimposed turret. I'm going to go for a 5-inch. You know what? Put the X back on as a double and put autoloader on. Okay, so just a new name. And let's see if we can figure out what to do. So we could get rid of torpedo reloads, or I could get rid of the W mount. I'll probably get rid of the W mount. Keep her with torpedo reloads on. Give her the anti-submarine warfare tech. Give her 2 more medium anti-aircraft guns, and she's probably pretty good. Yeah. I think that is a very, very acceptable design. T-90. So I will save her and lay some of them down next turn. And we take Bougainville. This, unfortunately, means that... Oh, Bougainville's really hard to defend, though. Because we can't move ships over there. And now I do have to get something on foreign station. Unfortunately, that's probably going to be you. Move ship into the South Pacific. So yeah, I guess we have Bougainville now. That's a thing. I'll just put it on foreign station and it'll move down there automatically. Alright, so I'm gonna take spying on France to low. I'm gonna keep spying on Japan to low, but I don't know, we could get involved in another war with France. Handle it quietly. I don't want to piss off America. Improved 15-inch guns. So one issue we are going to have is we're not going to be able to put much in the South Pacific. France right now is getting angrier. On the other hand, France has scrapped most of their heavy cruisers, and like France can't put a lot in the South Pacific either. You know what? Let's go high spying on France. Hey, Doctrines, get us gunnery right now. Alright, how soon until ships are done? I don't want to have to halt anything. But it might have to halt these new destroyers here, the T-90s. As well as, I need to get her out. It would be nice to get Yunnan into service, but I don't think she's super necessary at the moment. The destroyers are more necessary than Yunnan, actually. But we should start activating stuff. So Shanxi, Yonghui, Kaichi should be active. Activate Fengyang as well as Pingyuan and Qingyuan. Do we have any? None. So our cruisers are currently not short range, so I will activate a number of them. I will activate actually all of the cruisers which can reach that area. Unfortunately, Nanchen and Kaohsiung are short range, but they will be activated anyway because they are fast enough to keep up with those cruisers. And this set of destroyers here will be activated. The set of destroyers currently in the mothball will be moved to the reserve fleet. Air groups will be begun to be made ready on some of our ships. You know what? Okay. So 72. 72 is 6. So grab the top. Okay, this is how I had it. So grab these guys, move them to Pingyuan. Grab these guys, move them to not Chiyang. So take all the ones on Chiyang and drag them over to Leiyuang. How about? Grab this set and move them onto Chiyuan, and then take this set here and move these guys onto Qingyuan. Actually, you need to move still onto Chiyuan. Unfortunately, I activated the wrong ships. I'm realizing this now. You should be in the reserve fleet. You should be active. Air groups on Chiang. So I will start. Okay, Chiang. Okay, so let's add an air unit. Fighter 12. Add air unit. Fighter 12. Add air unit. Fighter 12. Add air unit. Torpedo bomber 12. Add air unit. Torpedo bomber 12. Add air unit. So we'll say dive bomber 12. Then add an air unit. Dive bomber 12. And then she can get one more air unit. So I will add an additional torpedo bomber. You know what? I don't know if our torpedo bombers or dive bombers are better or have been better at the present. I'll add another torpedo bomber unit, and then I'll convert one of the fighters to a torpedo bomber unit, and then actually, you know what? Change number to 6. Change number to 6. You are now a fighter unit. Then I will add a torpedo bomber air unit here. Alright, so that is Qiyang active. Fongyang would normally have 7 or groups of 10 aircraft. I'm going to hold off a couple of turns on that. And I will halt these newer T-90 destroyers. I'll try to get the T-83s in service as well as these other ships. It would be nice to get Fenyang in service during the war. Alright, high spying on France. World economies recovered after the crisis. Hey France! You ready for the 6th invasion? Invasion target, Tonkin. 6th invasion of Tonkin. Alright, so we are going to have significant submarine issues. So, all of you guys on trade protection. All of you guys active. All of you guys all on trade protection right now. No more spying on Japan. Active. Active. So, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get some ships here. Probably some of these older destroyers. You know, I'm going to move all of these older destroyers into the South Pacific. You move into the South Pacific. And all these other ones should be in Southeast Asia at the moment. I'll keep a group of the T-73s in Northeast Asia. So you guys move to Southeast Asia. So that would give me, well, you should move to the South Pacific too. So the 900 tonners are going to be down there. That's going to give us 13 in Southeast Asia. Air groups are going to certainly be a problem. I do definitely have to halt something here. Well, I can wait a few turns probably before halting something, but yeah, we need to get another invasion of Tonkin underway. Ships in service, what's in Northeast Asia? All you guys are in Northeast Asia. I'm going to leave Nanchen probably in Northeast Asia, as well as one of the Haians, but I will move these two down to Southeast Asia right now. In terms of carriers, honestly, first of all, activate the remaining carriers. Second of all, I'm going to have all the fleet carriers down in Southeast Asia. In terms of light cruisers, the Young Pows will immediately... The remaining Young Pow... Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, that one will reign in Northeast Asia. I think I'm content with their current locations. Should we actively move to the South Pacific, as you're currently doing? Yes. No, you're not. So you will move to the South Pacific. You will move there with the Shanshangs. Or into the South Pacific to prevent possible invasions in that region. Other than that, my other cruisers here, other than that one, these guys, will all move into Southeast Asia. So we're going to have a little bit of a force in Northeast Asia, still kind of allowing us to blockade, or prevent us from being blockaded there. Air groups. Air group time. So, Fong Yang, we're going to add a fighter air unit of 10. Let's start. So, okay, so she has 7, she's going to have 7 squadrons of 10. So we could go, what? We need 3, 2, 2, so she'll go 3 fighter squadrons then. 10. And then add an air unit, fighter 10, add air unit, torpedo bomber 10, add another air unit, get another torpedo bomber with 10, and then 2 dive bombers with 10. Are there any nations I can buy aircraft from? Right now, actually Japan, weirdly enough. Okay, so Japan, what aircraft do you have? Aircraft types. So fighter. Japanese fighter is older than our current one. How are they still using a fighter from 1941? I don't get it. Dive bomber, they do have one from here. We have the Avenger B. This one looks to be about the same, but I'll buy it anyway. Torpedo bomber. Japan doesn't have a more modern one. Float plane scout, flying boat. Doesn't matter too much. And medium bomber. What is the most recent Japanese medium bomber? These guys. What's our most recent bomber? Grumman Hamden B, which I think is better. Okay then. Manage air group on this guy. I'll just do an auto-add aircraft for now. You know what? Okay, if it's 34, we can do... No. Expand all the squadrons. Alright, so 34. So we need... Let's imagine this. 32 divided by 6 is... What now? 6, 12 times 3. Is that 9? 9... Yeah. No, not 9. It would be 8. It would be 8 times 6. So we could have 8 air units of 6 plus a little bit more. Right? No, I'm stupid. Not 8. 6 air... No, it wouldn't be 6 air units of 8. I'm failing math. No, I'm not actually failing math in real life. I'm failing math right now. Alright, so... Because 32 is not divisible by 6. Wow. That was, that took way longer than it should have to dawn on me. Alright, so let's say we have, 6 dive bombers, or 2 groups of 6 dive bombers, and then 2 groups of 6 torpedo bombers. So that gives us 10 for fighters. So, what is the I need to see something. Open design. What is the readying capacity? Spot value is 19 on these ships. Okay, so 6, 12, and then an additional 7 would be 19, right? Yeah. So we wanted 2 strikes to fly from them. And I could add a fighter of 5 and another fighter of 5. And copy that air group and paste it here. Alright, so air bases which need aircraft. So we don't actually have any. Wait. Buka and Shortland do have airfields. Okay. Okay. Okay then. Automated aircraft at both those bases. Yeah, I'll have it be medium bombers. Screw it. You know what? I'll have one of them be dive bombers, because I think that might actually be a little cheaper. Don't need any I'm not going to need any aircraft up here other than scout groups, so, you know, Airbase Shanghai. I'll add a flying boat, or a flying boat unit of 12, how about? And then just copy that air group from Shanghai, put it in. Honestly, where else? Where else do I have air bases? So I have one at Tsingtao. Paste it at Tsingtao. Base it at Dalny. Base it at Port Arthur. So the hope is that these air units here can just help me knock out subs. Do I have one at Sinten? Yes, I do. Do I have one at Wincao? I don't think I do. I have one at Fukao. I'll paste it at Fukao then. And maybe something at, like, Wakanai. Just in case. Kushiro or something. Do we have one at Kushiro? We should have an airfield at Kushiro, right? No, we don't. We should. Unless I'm blind. Base it at Shana. And Hakodate as well. So that kind of gives us a bunch of flying boats up in this region, which should hopefully help us knock out French subs. Yeah, I was not expecting to go to war this quickly, I will say. I'm kind of unprepared. So, Airbase Kamran Bay, just auto-ed aircraft. Airbase Da Nang, just auto-ed aircraft. Sanya, auto-ed aircraft. Haiku, auto-ed aircraft. And Fort Bayard, auto-ed aircraft. So Takao should get a reduced group. So auto-ed aircraft, I will change the role of these guys to torpedo bombers. And honestly change the number of fighters down to 4. I will... You know what? I'll change the number of these guys up to 12. You know what? No. Change the number back down to 8. And then I'll just copy this air group here. So that's Airbase Takao. I will also paste it at Swatow. 2. But this, yeah, I'll leave them as torpedo bombers. Alright, that's gonna cost a lot. Hopefully we can survive that. It's gonna not be fun not getting Yunnan into service, but let's see. Let's see. So France, right now, they have managed to get one of their battlecruisers done. I think it literally just completed. So that is the French battlecruiser Lyon. It is armed with 9 15-inch guns. Can go 32 knots, so it is very fast, and has a 10.5-inch belt. So it's not very well armored. Armament is okay. Armament is probably better than like a Young Wee. Yeah, we'd have to fight that thing with one of our battleships. Maybe Young Wee could fight it, I don't know. But right now, you know, it's still going to be working up, and we have some time in Southeast Asia. Yes, continue anyway. Except they're not going to accept that. Hey, better torpedo mounts. And we lost a corvette. So we sank 6 enemy subs. And now have no more money. Alright, halt you, halt you. Halt. As many of you as I can. Wow. Wow, look at the money issue. But we are going to get 4 subs done here. Seriously, government, I need more money. I need more money. We are hurting too much in terms of funds. There we go, invasion battle, accept. They decline. We invade. I'll take it. They decline. Good, we've commissioned 4 subs. Finish reconstruction, 2-phase search. We got the dive bomber. We lost a corvette. It's 112 operational enemy subs, and we sank 4 of them. Are we sure there's... Okay, they only have 100. Ships under construction. Would it be possible to get the ones 4 months away from completion just done? Probably not. I have too many aircraft. Alright, get rid of a medium bomber squadron here. Get rid of a medium bomber squadron here. Get rid of a medium bomber squadron here. And get rid of a medium bomber squadron here. That should help. For now, change number to 8. 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 Yeah, get rid of a medium bomber squadron. At there. Change number of all these guys. You know what? You should stay at 10. You should stay at 10. We do need ASW. Should be at 8. You should be at 8. And you should be at 8. Alright. At Haiku, I will reduce it to 8 each. And then other than that, Shortland does have a bunch of planes there. Okay, so that's definitely reduced it down somewhat. Kamran Bay, honestly, yeah, I need to get away with your stuff at 8 too. We're not fighting a huge number of enemies right now, so that should help. Okay, that helps somewhat. Alright, 2 of our fleet carriers are still in the reserve force, apparently, so they need to be activated. But honestly, I'm going to move these 2 into the reserve force. For now. I don't have ships I can just not use. Swatow. Where's Swatow? You know what? I will not. I will disband her fighters. I will disband her torpedo bombers. That's Swatow. Alright, that's Swatow. So she'll just have flying boats. I'll do the same for Takao, actually. Disband her fighters. Disband her torpedo bombers. Oh yeah, Sanya can be reduced to 8 in each squadron, which should help. And maybe Fort Bayard will lose a fighter group. 2. Fort Bayard will lose the medium bomber group as well. And maybe the dive bomber group. I think Sanya and Haiku do need the medium bombers, though. Okay, I'll get rid of a flying boat squadron at Tsingtao, and I'll get rid of one over at Shanghai. 2, and that'll save me a bit of money. Okay, so the 6th invasion of Tonkin has gone underway, crushed them completely. Heavy fighting in Tonkin. Battlecruiser Youngwei is damaged, and we lost 2 corvettes, annoyingly. Is the French fleet here yet? They're really not. I would love to get another invasion underway, but I just don't have money at the moment. Except that, they decline. I don't think we have those forces here. Attack enemy ships in general. Screw it. I really, really hope that the French, Air Force doesn't really get involved. Or maybe we can try to bomb, or bombard their, airfield. Alright, so ready up all of these guys. Because we only get 1 carrier division. So, ready that strike. You guys need to go 20 knots, and is it gonna... Okay, it's daytime. So what we want to do is we want to get in range, we want to get in visual range of the airfield and shell it. You independent? No, you're a scout. Good. And then we want to get sighting on the enemy over here via aircraft before launching coordinated strikes at the enemy. Or just wait until our... I think that's everything ready. It is. Okay, cool. So, dive bomber, torpedo bomber, fighter. Target any, just launch over here. And then you guys, target any, just launch over here. So your goal is... Okay. Traders. Cool. Merchants. Okay, so signals misunderstood on our scout cruiser. We're gonna move at full speed towards these traders. We got the battleship Shanxi. She's firing at something. Enemy aircraft were attacking us. Our strike is taking off and approaching enemy ships. Over here already. Enemy ship TR is hit by a torpedo. Nice. And TR bomb hits over there. Cool. KE bomb hit. So what we need to do is we need to get in range of the airfield and then just shell it. You know, severely damage, if not destroy, the French airfield in the region. Unfortunately, there's an 11-inch coastal battery there. Can you fire at the 11-inch coastal battery? Yes, you can. Shell the 11-inch coastal battery. Screw it. I have 2 battle cruisers here. Yeah, okay, you can get all your guns available. Ninghai cannot. So we're torpedo bombing something over there. Yeah, that coastal battery is definitely the biggest threat at the moment. Objective to sink 2 ships. Any ships accomplished. There's a destroyer running about. Okay, come on. You guys have electro-optical directors. You should be able to hit a coastal battery. So what about that Caribbean-class destroyer? It's gonna be annoying. Okay, so that's the enemy light cruiser. Okay, so that enemy destroyer is dead. The 11-inch coastal battery is now getting hit. That destroyer has made it into port, so it is now sinking in port, probably. Or heavily damaged in port. But the current goal is to knock out that 11-inch coastal battery and then try to take out the airbase. This is an airbase 100, wow. Okay, we've destroyed 3 guns on the 11-inch coastal battery. If we can take out that 4th gun, then I want to retarget the airbase. It looks like one of our ships is actually targeting the airbase. 4th gun, nope, 4th gun's still up. Honestly, though, it would be really nice just take out that coastal fortification right here, right now. Because these coastal fortifications are more important to take out than the enemy ships. I'm of that opinion. Oh yeah, one of our ships is firing at the airbase, that's good. Come on. Destroy that coastal battery. I'm hoping that our battle cruiser can engage the enemy Troud. Our battleship, Shanxi. There we go, that gun's disabled. It's on fire now. Reporting heavy damage. Coastal battery fires. Wait, what? You can't fire heavy guns, can you? No. Because all your heavy guns are dead, other than the one, which is disabled. What did you get hit by? How? How did it hit us with an 11-inch shell when it doesn't have an operational turret? That's stupid. Alright, just continue to shell it then. Yeah, now all of its turrets are dead. Go 20 knots. Honestly, go to cruise speed. Reports an unknown radar contact. Oh, that's probably the enemy light cruiser. Just doing something. Okay, the 11-inch coastal battery is dead. Can you fire at the airfield, please? There we go. Go to 10 knots, you should be more accurate there. Come on. Find the range. It's an airfield. It's an airbase. How have you not found the range? You're moving at 10 knots. Slowly. There we go. 13-inch hits on the enemy airbase. I want to do as much damage to this airbase as I can. Squad max. Pull away. Alright, go to 20 knots. Actually, continue to fire at it. The more damage we do, the better. Because this airbase needs to be knocked out. There you go. There's a couple additional shell hits on it. And the more damage we do to the airbase, the better. If we can stop it from operating aircraft, that would be really, really good. And that would allow us to operate in the Cochin China region better, to have these coastal fortifications damaged and disabled. Alright, there we go. Multiple 13-inch hits on the airbase. That is very good. Because we need to use the superiority we have in the region before the French start getting more ships in here. So turn around. Okay, turn around this way then. Is there like a specific zoom level where you can see enemy mines? Because I thought that was a thing, but I shouldn't try it. I think maybe that's only true in Ruler Waves 1. But I don't know, recent discussion in the Rulerwaves Discord is like, oh, hey, let's try that. Alright, so the airbase is still getting shelled. That's a recon aircraft, probably one of ours. There you go, 13-inch hit. Chauncey slows down for float plane recovery. Okay, Chauncey's over here. And yeah, we're still hitting this airbase with our main guns. Or main battery at the moment. Go to cruise speed. We're still trying to shoot this thing, and we're still not scoring many hits. But hopefully we can destroy it. Hopefully we can destroy the airbase like we did the 11-inch coastal battery. Airbase is now on fire. That's a really good sign. Because if we destroy the airbase, there's like nothing the enemy ships, any more enemy ships in this region can do about it. Honestly, can you just all launch over here and attack anything? You don't even need fire escort at this point, I don't think. Yep. More 13-inch shell hits on that enemy airbase. Hopefully it can't operate aircraft anymore. How long till it's night? It's midday. I'm content with that. I'm content with continuing to just shell this airbase into oblivion and make it not exist. Oh, that was the last enemy merchant. Oh my... The last enemy ship around sank, so the airbase only suffered heavy damage. We couldn't continue to shoot it up and kill it. Because... Awesome. Right, so it took a... It was boarded and scuttled by Fusing. Or is that this one? Okay, so no, that was the one... So one was sinking in port. Their destroyer took medium damage but got into port. We destroyed their coastal battery, which is very good, and heavily damaged their airfield. I'll take it, but I'm a little pissed. Chauncey did take some heavy hits, I assume, from the 11-inch battery, but now that the 11-inch battery's dead, you know, that's good. So that's still a victory. We gain a prestige point for that. We commissioned 4 subs. We lost a corvette. And we are still currently losing money. Oof. And I need to get another invasion underway, and I need to get more money from somewhere. Honestly, Szechuan's a bit slow. I'll reserve her. And you know what? I'll reserve the young POWs in southeast. You know what? No, stay on the active fleet. I'll just reserve the slow carriers here. And that barely preserves me enough money. I will, in addition to this, reserve a couple of the young POWs. So there's a French fleet coming over. It's not whatever they have is over here. They do have 4 battle cruisers in service now, apparently, so they are starting to get those things built up. Enemy coastal raid at Annam, I'll accept. They decline. No, I don't want them created automatically. Fighting continues in Tonkin. We lost in... We're losing corvettes. We are gaining some money. And we're going to get those 3 destroyers in service. Here. I'll accept. Come on. We gained additional VP. 3 destroyers are commissioned. Fighting continues in Tonkin, and we're continuing to lose corvettes. And we're having food issues because French subs. Alright, so let's try an invasion now of Cochin China. Before the French battlecruisers get down here. So Szechuan, which was in the reserve fleet, is now having to repair for a couple of months, unfortunately. Which is going to hurt my bottom line. Battleship engagement near Cochin China. It's risky, but I'll take it. I'll take that. Attack enemy ships in general. Come on. And we only get a light cruiser. Alright, squad max. So those are the enemy escorts. One's a destroyer. Don't know what the other one is. So, will Tonkin fall on the 6th invasion? Who the hell knows at this point? Alright, they're kind of charging at us. Swerve around, since they're going to be launching torpedoes. And now they're kind of in a bad position to launch torpedoes at us. So this is not one of our auto-loading cruisers, because those we're still building. This is one of the recent ones we completed. Swerve a little bit. They're definitely acting to prevent us from getting towards the fleet. Or towards the merchants, I should say. Yeah, do whatever damage you can to them. Alright, the Halibard has slowed to a crawl and is probably sinking at this point, right? Is she? She is. So the Caribbean is still moving up. And now there's a bunch of merchants here. And this whole convoy just needs to sink. Alright. So now we have a light cruiser which is just gonna get to tear through a convoy like this. One of our ships was avoiding torpedoes, I think, and was hit by multiple rounds of gunfire. Alright, so that large merchant is not in good shape. You know what, those are enemy destroyers which are coming at us. Oh, how did you get hit by a torpedo? What was it even launched from? Were you a... Yeah, you were a 2,000 tonner, so you're gonna go down. Great. Yeah. I really hope that that was not one of my own destroyers which torpedoed it. Crap, that's an enemy destroyer moving this way. So now these large merchants are getting sunk. This down here is definitely a merchant. That's definitely a merchant. These are definitely the remaining... Oh, how did you get sunk? Did you just get shelled so much? Yeah, 5-inch shells. Damn it, that's 2... This is what I mean when I say that my destroyers just seem to get sunk. There seems to be something wrong with my crews. Or something. Alright. Those 2 merchants are dead, and then this last remaining large merchant is now very dead too. So we lost 2 destroyers, but that whole merchant fleet's just gone. No, hold on, there's something over here. I don't know what you are, but you're an enemy ship which needs to be sunk. An enemy destroyer is charging us. And they kind of got away. So whatever that ship is, it's now definitely sinking. Go fastest available and just evacuate out of the area. You know, go cruise speed. We've won this one. That French convoy is dead, and I think that was a support troops sort of situation. So that being a victory, hopefully the game will actually give me Tonkin soon. Because, yeah. So we lost 2 destroyers, they lost 2 destroyers. Was that... That might have been the crippled destroyer we were sinking at the end. The Caribbean. And then the Halibard we just, yeah, shelled. But, you know. So what hit it with a torpedo? DD Halibard. So, okay, so that was a French destroyer which hit that one with a torpedo. Oh, you took a torpedo hit too. I didn't realize that. So your torpedo was some Epia. Wow. Not bad, France. Not bad. You managed to torpedo them. Maybe what happened was Epiu, I thought was a merchant, and then the ships went after her, and she turned out not to be a merchant. In the meantime, though, the French merchants were all dispatched, and only 2 coastal merchants remained. So that's not gonna let them win. Unexpected advances in ship design, and we lost another corvette. And corvette force is unfortunately suffering. Come on, get the second invasion here so I can get some more of these destroyers off the blocks. Will be nice to have more destroyers, and I can get some of these guys into Southeast Asia once I do have them. Next turn, enemy coastal raid near Java, I'll accept. They're unable to challenge our forces. New French fighter. We lost a corvette, and we lost one of our new destroyers. Alright, reserve Szechuan for now. That gives us just enough money to keep this up. Come on. Come on, invade Cochin China already! I'll resume construction on 1 destroyer. We need to get something out. Yes, I'll accept. Come on. It would be really nice if Tonkin could just, fall. Alright, so this is a very similar attack to last time, except now we have Shaoqiang, so one of our 15-gun cruisers, and that's an enemy cruiser formation, definitely. Alright, so that's an enemy cruiser formation backed up by the convoy over there. Go broadside. Nope, they're turning around. Go back in. See if we can go up this way and hit maybe this line of the convoy, if at all possible. Which would knock out, like, probably would be enough merchants. Yep, they're coming back around. What the hell?! Where did that come from?! What fired that torpedo? What enemy was... Did, like, one of these guys fire a bunch of torpedoes at our formation or something? No! Alright. Why? Ugh! Why did you try to fire a torpedo through my ship? You idiot! Destroyer! Alright, you need to just detach. Go 8 knots. Screw it. 8 knots for now. Try to get that damage under control. You idiot destroyer! Oh my... What the fuck? Like... Alright, so those are the 2 enemy destroyers definitely heading around. And they're launching torpedoes right now, definitely. Alright, so Shaoqiang is down to 2 flooding. Alright, bring her back up to 16 knots and start moving her back up this way. So I don't want her to engage those enemies, if at all possible. But I would like to hit some of these guys here with torpedoes. No, go to cruise speed, stay at 16 knots, so that we can keep contact with our damaged cruiser. Oh, T-51 is getting shelled now, because of course it is. But seriously, why? Alright, start swerving a bit. So they're kind of going up this way now. And I want to hit as many of these merchants as possible. I mean, this will probably I wouldn't be entirely surprised if this does wind up being a win for them. Just purely because I managed to torpedo myself in the opening actions of the battle. Alright, squad max is 16 knots right now. Stay at that. Oh, damn it, they're coming back. They are coming back. No flotilla attack order. So whatever that is. CL Kotlogan class, okay. They're gonna struggle to successfully hit us with torpedoes at this point, but I'm gonna pull off now. I think. Because those destroyers are coming at us, and I'm gonna do another swerve this way to get away from them. But now I want to turn back around, try to knock out, make sure these traders sink, and pull away from the engagement. And then try to get T-51 rescued here. 10 knots, just to ensure Zhejiang's survival. Okay, they're going back at us, I think. Maybe. Are they? Maybe. I want T-51 to get out of here alive, though. So... yeah. Successful attack other than Cao Qiang taking the torpedo hit. Now we just need to get away from these enemy units. And it looks like we've done that. Go back down south, fastest available for the moment. Honestly, start heading back to port, to Sanya. And I'm going 10 knots because I think that'll prevent the light cruiser from sinking. I don't know why my destroyer is deciding to head up towards France, or not France, but the French colony. You should not be heading towards Tonkin. As long as the battle ends before it's daytime, we'll be okay. Don't spot him, don't spot him. Battle ends. Okay, and our destroyer got torpedoed by an enemy submarine! Great. So we lost 2 destroyers there. Our light cruiser took heavy damage. T-51 took heavy damage, but made it out. But we sank a bunch of merchants. Ballist we did medium damage to, and we did light damage to their light cruiser. Could have been better. Could have been worse. I cannot suffer these damn destroyer losses. Come on, continue operations. Thank you. Yeah, I can take a hit with Russia. Awesome! Thank you, subs, and thank you for sinking an enemy destroyer. The enemy destroyers are... they're finally starting to lose some. I'm gonna resume construction on another one of our destroyers. So the T-83s here are in active service. I will move them down to Southeast Asia to continue operations in this area. There's also some thought about trying some invasions in the South Pacific, although I don't think that's quite possible at the moment. Keeping stuff blockaded there should be good still. Come on, get a damn invasion of Cochin, China. Battleship engagement, I'll accept, I need to. They decline. Enemy coastal raid, I'll accept. Come on, France, seriously, you should... okay, so we have really weird fleet organization here. Okay, so that's the battlecruiser Ninghai, this is the battleship Shanxi. Okay, so whatever it is, there's probably going to be enemy battleships involved. Are they trying for a specific target of any sort? I don't know. I don't think so. So the goal right now would be just kind of stay alive. I probably want to get close to Batavia. So at night, turn around, go to Batavia, stay alive. They are going to have probably battle cruisers out here somewhere. So we stay close to Batavia until the daytime, at which point we just strike them with carriers. Because right now France has 5 battle cruisers in service. They did get them all. So some of them have 9x15 guns, some of them have 9x16 guns. So the other ones are a little bit more dangerous, definitely. These are modern cruisers. But if we can hit them with aircraft, then, you know, they're gonna sink. So the idea is... What is... It's probably a coastal force. Ignore it. You rebound back. Because we're not quite experienced at night battle, and we don't really have the techs to do it. I'd love to, like, get a night destroyer attack off, but, you know, we've lost so many destroyers in the past, you know, war or two, and I was trying to rebuild the fleet, but, you know, we only got 2 years of peacetime, which is very short. But, you know, it was very much a case of, you know what, I will go to war with France for the 6th invasion of Tonkin. Which is still a absolutely ridiculous concept to me. That we've had to invade that damn place 6 times. Alright, pull you guys back behind. How long until it's day? It'll be daytime soon. Honestly, right now, I don't know if you can get another plane repaired at all. How long until it's daytime? Still several hours. Still a few hours, I think. Unknown radar contact over there. So of course, 2 of our battle cruisers are escorting the carriers. So I think some recon started taking off. So at this point, I will ready up the aircraft. You know what? I don't think they need fighters. So we have... Okay, good. Multiple carrier divisions active. So that is our 5 main carriers active, and then we'll do them as a set of coordinated strikes. Against wherever the enemy happens to be. Start catapult launching search planes. So we successfully hid from them at night. You guys pull back a little bit. You guys stay forward. You guys stay forward. We've got to find wherever these French battle cruisers are and sink them. Come on. Get a sighting report. Get a sighting report somewhere. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Coordinated strike, can we do multiple coordinated carrier strikes like this? I really, really hope so. BB. Yes, we can. So they're just going to be somewhere in this area. No. That's too much, so we'll do 2. Cancel. So I'm typically doing coordinated strikes as a set of dive bombers and torpedo bombers rather than like all dive bombers, all torpedo bombers. I don't know if this is a smart idea or not. Try to mix planes a little bit more like this, or if it's a really, really dumb idea. Alright, so they will try to head for that location. You guys will move at 20 knots in this direction. You guys will move at 20 knots in this direction. You guys will also move at 20 knots in this direction, but you will have to launch. Yeah. But that is very important information, because if there are a lot of battle cruisers there... CO bomb hit. Okay, cool. Then that should hopefully mean that we can sink some of them. So DD bomb hit. with all these planes, with all these airstrikes. Unsighted, hit by a torpedo, nice. So we do seem to confirm battle cruisers. It does seem like they have SAMs. And we are losing aircraft to missiles, it looks like. We have another strike underway. Okay, yeah, missiles are shooting down our aircraft, which is not good. Alright, come on. Nice, you hit something. I'm hoping that's one of their battle cruisers. Alright, we have more planes reaching the area. You guys should be knowing what to look for. Hit the damn targets. Maybe they're down here now? You guys should see them. You guys should see them. Are they over here more? Wow. Where did that come from? Maybe a sub. Maybe a sub got that destroyer. I'd be entirely surprised. Do we have any planes back on our boats yet? No, we don't. So these guys are just now patrolling over the region and not seeing anything for some reason. Do we have any planes back? Yes, we do. Alright. Honestly, just launch what you can. Go on naval strike. Go on naval strike. And launch over here. I was really hoping for a lot more out of that first strike. Don't have much on that carrier division. This guy, they still have some fighters, but I'm going to wait for some of their aircraft to return. Start catapult launching search planes. Can you guys... There we go. Now we get another strike going. And they're still firing SAMs. No, keep the current target location. BC bomb hit, finally. CA bomb hit, good. BC bomb hit, yes. They might be out of missiles. I really hope they're out of missiles. Do we have anything else we can launch from any of you? Yes, you. You guys, don't be an escort. Go to naval strike. Go to naval strike. And then just launch this way. Actually, you guys should be flying here. I'm also going to adjust cap on my divisions to light, because what's France going to have? You know, I want to have more of my fighters available here. But they really should be scouting out in this direction. Actually, float plane arcs, why are you... Yeah, you've got a good arc. Maybe not distance 300. Maybe distance 200 for you guys. And then... yeah, we're now search out in that area. And then maybe go distance 250 for you guys. And then you... You're way off angle too. Okay, cool. Continue to launch float planes at them. Okay, awesome. We got another airstrike approaching. Come on. Score hit. Score hit. Medium SAMs are damaging and destroyed 2 aircraft and damaged another one. Yeah. But we hit something with a torpedo. Wow. Yep. Yeah, the French definitely have anti-air missiles now. No, keep the current target. We got another airstrike going out. Do we have anything going back yet? Do we have anything on the ships yet? Not really. Other than a bunch of fighters I can hypothetically launch from one of my ships. We lost a merchant. That's odd. Alright, so we got an airstrike going out here. Okay, we had planes land. I can launch all these guys. Naval strike, naval strike, naval strike, naval strike, and just launch in this area here. Yeah. Are you guys back yet? Are you guys back yet? Nope. I'll wait. 1. Awesome, we have planes approaching enemy ships. 2. And 3 turns. And more is ready. Let's launch that as a second strike package. Alright, no. You should be naval strike. And then, yeah, you carry a heavy bomb. Alright, so lots of aircraft damaged. Got a bomb hit on a destroyer. CV fires 1 medium SAM. There's no CVs. France doesn't have any. Dear fucking God. How many missiles are they fitting on their ships? Like, this is kind of a ridiculous number of, like, every time I go there, they have missiles still. I'm gonna have, like, no aircraft by the end of this. You go in naval strike. Alright. But yeah, we just need to continue sailing down this way. Honestly, go 22 knots. Go 22 knots. We need to catch them and end their existence. BB bomb hits. Finally got something. But we're still... Okay, that counted as time elapsed. That is really, really, really annoying. Because it's like, oh hey, it's daytime again. We can go back down and pursue them. Nope. So, ship details did light damage to all 3 battle cruisers. These are 15-inch quality 1 guns. We got a bomb hit on it. How many SAMs do they have? I don't see any SAMs on the battle cruisers. Torpedo hit 1 on that one. Torpedo hit and a bomb hit didn't do a lot. So we lost 2 merchants. The French destroyer Halibard took a bomb hit. Halibard has 1 medium SAM. And they had more destroyers. Okay. So that's a Halibard class. It has a SAM. It has a SAM. That one has a SAM. Do you have a SAM? No, you don't. So, let me get this straight. 5 French destroyers had SAMs. And because of that, we lost a shit ton of aircraft to them. How many missiles did they have? Because I was hoping just throw stuff at them and keep going until it didn't happen. So did you take a... Yep, enemy sub was just sitting there and you sank. Because of course you did. Because the French are assholes. We could have definitely pursued and sank them. Additional war loan, finally. Come on, better term. You put the bar! Okay. Cochin China and Tonkin, we get them as war prizes. There we go. I will take it. No spying on France. Doctrine change is already stopping, apparently. See if we can just resume construction and everything. And we're so close to the end. Let's just play this out. So right now, honestly, just reserve the fleet where it lays, except for everything in the South Pacific. in which most of it has to move back. Everything but one of our cruisers. So just move back to, we'll say south, or we'll say Northeast Asia here. And then, yep, that should be good. Give them a few turns to leave, and continue constructing more ships. Maybe halt the battleship for a turn. New training applied. Oh yeah, we need to stop training now. No to all. Doctrine. Gunnery, stop training. Changes left. Okay. Resume construction on the battleship. It's 1952. Let's just play this out till 1955. And just, I guess, just kind of sim it. Air groups. Okay, just disband what's at the air bases. Because in the end, I managed to get them in peace. Or as part of the peace deal, and I will take that. I will gladly take that. 6 successful invasions of Tonkin, and it's finally ours in a peace deal. We'll stop spying on everyone. We're just gonna play this out till the end. See how many points of extra prestige I can get. I'll try to see if I can get above 100 points of prestige. It's kind of a pretty standard, 1900 game start for me. So yeah, just start disbanding them, and I wanted to get a sister to hang high. Honestly, I'll design a half sister. No, I do not want to overwrite an existing design. And just build me that, and then we're gonna get a new destroyer in service, and I can move more stuff to the reserve fleet. And that gives me more money, so I'm probably actually gonna lay down another light cruiser, not light cruiser, another carrier. That'll work. SW torpedoes, that's good. Build our new carrier. Alright. So just don't get into another war. Hey, improved 17-inch guns, those would be good. I might lay down a new class of battleship before the end of this. But, we're finally getting some of these, newer destroyers in service. Okay, yeah, let's just play out towards the end of this. No thanks, I don't need that. No to all, no to all. Oh yeah, air groups, all should just be moved to reserve. Which should save me some money, I would think. We'll see next turn. Modern jet aircraft are more powerful, but more expensive. Oh, and now we get the ley light. Yeah, let's just arm jets with ley lights. That makes perfect sense. It is still hypothetically possible to get another war, but I'm just going to try to avoid it. I do want to build a ship with 17-inch guns, though. Increases cap effectiveness. I might do it once Shanghai enters service. It'd be a significant enough redesign that it'll take 4 months to build. Or design. Oh my god, Russia. Why are you getting pissed? Is it like it wasn't resolved enough for you? Like, I don't think we'll go to war, but we might. Looking at it now. How big is my dock size? 61,000. Okay, so 6-inch autoloaders and 4-inch autoloaders are fine. So it's got the same armor as the previous class, but better guns. And yeah, just spend some time developing it. I'll take that. Should I use my, oh my, no! No more war! No more war game! Okay. Handle it quietly and discreetly, yes. No! Game. Stop. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know why Russia wants war again. Oh, Russia has 3 new CVs now. Very big ones, 91 aircraft per CV. So that's very big. Hopefully we'd be at a similar amount here soon. But do we have SAMs researched yet? Early SAM mounts. Okay, yeah, we do, actually. Should probably fit those. Why did we not fit those on the new carrier? I don't know. Alright, so get rid of your X turret. I want a missile launcher in the X position. Decrease, decrease, decrease. An autoloader. And get rid of W. Get rid of all this. Go to 33 knots. Get rid of torpedo reloads. And now it's legal. Wow, SAM launchers are expensive in terms of weight. No, because I can invest some of that weight in another medium anti-aircraft gun. Okay, Henkai is damaged. I will take the prestige point. Build me a new set of destroyers and that new battleship. Okay, okay, I need to back down. I need to back down from this situation. I cannot handle a war against all of Europe at once. That is a war we will lose and suffer from budgetary issues for the moment. Our fleet's not even active right now. Well, it's France. Actually, I have the 5 BCs. I'll have to take that. If we get into another war, I'm calling the stream, though, I will say. Reduces torpedo mount weight, that's fine. Okay, it's just France and Russia being pissed now. So we're going to get one of those CVs in service. We're going to get a T-90 in service here. And then what I want to do is I probably want to open up this CV design. And, add some missile launchers to the carriers. So you'll be a larger CV. I'm gonna do H and I. No, not catapults. H and I missile. Okay, they must be center line. Okay, never mind. Can't get that on the carriers. I might be able to get like a missile cruiser going. Alright, so I'll open the design for the Wei Qing, or Wei King, whatever, I don't know. Nah, I won't do a missile cruiser. I think what I'll do is I will instead put this into gunnery practice for the moment. One of our ships is old. It's one of our CVs, actually. One of our Qing Yuans is old, so these guys probably need a rebuild. As well as more anti-aircraft. Yeah, send them in. Send all those carriers in. Okay, it's found to be somewhat overweight. That's annoying. Better 11-inch guns. Okay, I'm hoping tensions decline. It's December 1953. Good news is, France can't threaten us in Southeast Asia, so if we do get into a war with, say, Russia, Northeast Asia is really the only theater, because we control Southeast Asia pretty well at this point. I think war is going to be inevitable. Budget, prestige. That would bring us to war. Right now. I'll do it. War with France. Okay. Well, it's war with France. What are they gonna do? They don't have anything here. They can threaten us in the South Pacific, but not elsewhere. As long as we can avoid war with Britain, I'll be okay. That got me 2 prestige points. Come on, get me above 100. Come on, everyone else, decline intentions. Decline intentions, please. Alright, they've reconstructed. Yep. There we go. 100 prestige. Okay. Last T-90 will enter service here soon. It is March 1954, and war is very probable against France. I shall start activating some units. But really not too much needs to be active right now, I don't think. Probably these destroyers all need to be active, though. In terms of subs, it would probably be a good idea to get some more. And in terms of ships in service, we need more corvettes, honestly. Some thought about adding a missile launcher to our corvettes, but probably not. No. Not a good idea. Start building that corvette. Why would we release Shanghai? Yeah, I'm gonna be against that. That doesn't make sense. Alright, give me more corvettes in service. Alright, so I want to try to decrease tensions with people, but yeah, why would we try to release Shanghai? Why did that cost us 10 points of prestige? What? How? What? Why? Oh my god, it cost 10 points of prestige to keep a colony? To keep... Alright, fine, charity. I'll take it. Back our ally. Come on, just don't increase it with Britain. Damn it, it increased it with Britain. Honestly, I might need another carrier. I'll lay down another, Hai Yang here. I get 2 more of these carriers in service. Okay, come on. With Japan, I will not do it. Depth charge mortars. Blind fire, that's fine. You know, let's just try to ride this out. Screw it. Yunnan is commissioned now. Alright. France is getting pissed again. As long as Britain doesn't get involved, we'll be okay. France has how many subs? 106. So all that budget's getting spent on those guys. Because it's not like we can really fight France right now. That's kind of the issue I have. Might be good to get another, one of these cruisers built. Possible, I'd like to get a missile tube on it, probably on the W position. So with that, I'll get rid of maybe the C turret. And then rebuild the structure here. Okay, so that's 5. Structure 5 will now go like that. Structure 6 will now go on top here. Why is the end of this game getting so complicated? Seriously. Just a new name. That'll work. She's just as well protected. Oh, come on. Nope, that's a design. That one, which is a design, it is. Kai is a design. Come on, give me a different name. Alright. Like, I don't need to keep my ships really that active, as long as only France is willing to go to war with us, and I'm not spying on them or anything. New training applied. That's good. So we do at least have training in the event of a war. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, that is a little concerning. It increased tensions with multiple nations. As long as, more stuff doesn't happen, don't fret about it. Like, Germany can't do much. Britain's the only nation here who, or Britain and Russia are the only nations here who actually have the colonies in the regions I'm in who can do stuff. But it's 1955. As long as we make it through this year, we're at the end of the game. We're going to get 2 new destroyers in service here. We should not risk raising tensions over such a trivial matter. Yep, Japan now has a Sakhalin. Now we have bomb and torpedo. So this is really weird. So Japan controls here, we control here, and then Japan controls here. So that is completely not historical at all. So we're going to get some of the SAM armed destroyers in service here soon, as well as some of these, a lot of these corvettes. Better 5-inch dual-purpose gun is good. And more of these newer destroyers is also very good. World economy has recovered after the crisis. Yeah. I will take that tension increase with Russia. Not with Britain. Not with Britain. Britain, tensions, please don't rise with Britain. Alright. So let's get this out of the X-aft superimposed and put it maybe in the W position. And then see if we can get an X-aft superimposed single turret. I'm going to count that as a yes. And then design that as the T-98 so we get more destroyers here. I do not want air units created automatically. I just want to get to the end of this year and call this campaign to a close. Okay. Commission 3 subs, 3 corvettes. France and Russia. Okay, that's kind of to be expected. That is concerning. Certainly concerning. I would have to start activating stuff rapidly in the event of a war, as long as Britain stays out of it. Yeah, sure. Take the budget. We'll sell to South America. It's August. Germany is granted independence. Nicely done, Germany. I'll take the conference. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I was hoping that with lower tensions. No! No, Britain! No, Britain! No, Britain! Do not do this, Britain! Do not do this, Britain! Oh my fucking god! No! Alright. Alright. See you guys next time then for the, war against Great Britain. The least prepared I think I've ever been for a war. Start activating stuff. We're gonna have issues. And we're gonna continue past 1955. We're gonna get this war done. We are completely not ready. You need a rebuild. Oh my god. Yeah, this is bad, this is bad. This is really terrible timing. Are they here? Are they here already? Yes, they are. And they're in the South Pacific too, and they can invade us in the South Pacific. We're not going to be able to hold on to Bougainville, but we can probably still fight in Southeast Asia. Alright, I guess, see you guys next time for the war I have been the least prepared for, in which I was really hoping to never get into, and have now gotten into. 21 carriers. We're gonna need a fuck ton of land-based air, especially in Southeast Asia. And in Northeast Asia, Britain doesn't have much. We can try to invade Weihai. Hopefully Japan will help us out, especially in... No, wait, no, Japan can't operate in Southeast Asia. Well, anyways, I will see you guys next time then for the, closing war against Britain, and hopefully not against France and Russia at the same time. You know what? Subs on fleet support. For all of you on Twitch, links to my YouTube and Discord are below. These videos do wind up on YouTube. To anyone in YouTube, links to my Twitch and Discord are below in the description, if you would like to join either. With that all being said, thank you for watching, and yeah, I will, see you next time then. Bye! This is so bad.